Hi, look, different shirt and a chair. So, we are taking a look at, oh, say, can you see I'm coming to America? This is a first watch for me. Yes, I know. Never seen this before. I've seen bits and pieces. I will tell you what I've seen. I've seen the barbershop stuff. That's what I've seen. You know, so I said, go over here and taste the soup. What's wrong with the soup? Just taste the soup. I said, what's wrong with the soup? Taste the soup. And he said, is it too cold? Is it too hot? Taste the soup. Is the soup too cold? Taste the soup. Alright, I'll taste the soup. Where's the spoon? That part and then all the whole Cassius Clay thing. Cassius Clay. You know him, Clay? That's what I'm gonna call him. The whole thing. So that I've seen before. Yeah, that stuff. There. So the story is Prince Akeem Joffer, played by Eddie Murphy, is very pampered in this fictional African country of Zamunda. I believe that's what it's called. He's very pampered and he doesn't like it. There's too much. He has this comically long table like the one at Batman where he's all the way down and they have to speak. Why didn't Bruce Wayne think of this? They have a intercom that they speak through, and he finally comes down. They throw rose petals at him, and I did like the line where he's like, when he doesn't want anymore. He's like, anyone who throws roses at my son's feet will be killed, or something like that. And all the girls kind of just back, will be sentenced to death, or something like that. And the girls just back away. And so Akeem, you know. He's about to be set up in a marriage with a woman he does not love, but it's a prearranged marriage. This woman who has been, pre-programmed basically to do whatever he wants, to the point where she's jumping on one leg and barking like a dog. I bet she wears crotchless panties and barks like a dog. And it is funny. There is good comedy in this. I feel like sometimes like the barking like a dog thing is funny, but I don't know. So he goes to America, of course, to Queens, New York, to sow his wild oats, as the king says. So the king will allow him to go and have sex with many, many women. But then he's gotta come back and marry this woman he doesn't even know, doesn't even love. You know? While there, he meets a girl named... I forgot her name. Sherry Headley plays the character. I've seen her a million times in the movie, but he meets this girl. Sorry, it skips my mind. I don't know why I forgot the name, but he falls in love with her, but he's pretending to be poor because he doesn't want to win a girl on his merits, like his money and stuff like that. He wants to earn her on his personality and who he is, which I get. Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy play various roles in this film besides their main characters of Akeem and Semi. They play like the people at the barbershop, and there's this reverend character, and really the whole scene where they're at the church and there's the reverend character and the guy dancing around, I don't think that was necessary. It just like it takes you out of the movie. Like they're there in New York to find, he's trying to fall in love. So they're just sitting at a church for like 10 minutes, and it's like, why is this scene here? I don't get it. And yeah, for the most part, I thought it was pretty good. I thought Eddie Murphy was pretty good in the role of Prince Akeem Joffer. I like when he gets his ponytail cut off. He's like, just make it clean, and then he cuts the ponytail off. Well, there you go. He's like, that's it. Just cuts the ponytail off. They work as fast food employees, basically cleanup crew. They clean the toilets. They do my job. They clean the toilets, sweep the floor. Excuse me. I don't know how you swap the floor, but sweep the floor. So with that, you see, you get a cameo from Louis Anderson. He's actually in the film a little bit more than just a cameo, but he's alright. He's in there. I like Louis Anderson. Alright. And I liked when he was the host of Family Feud. I liked his Family Feud. I liked it. But yeah, so he meets this girl, and he falls for her, and she has this boyfriend, Daryl, played by Eric LaSalle, and yeah, it's the basic plot of boy meets girl, but she has a boyfriend, but she falls in love with boy, only he's a prince. Only you add he's a prince, and yeah, it's basically that kind of plot line. Oh, I also like her dad is played by John Amos. You may know from Good Times and Die Hard 2. By the way, he's really good in this too. I like him. I do like though he's this fast food person, and he's trying to court Daryl into marrying the daughter. I don't like how they just say, oh, they're gonna get married. He didn't discuss it with her, but they're gonna get married. And as soon as he finds out Akeem is a prince, he's like, bye-bye, kicks him out, sicks the dog on him, and everything. My big problem with this is that should have been the last we've seen of. Because they have a wrap-up scene where he ends up going to, is it the sister or a friend of hers or something, and he's like, well, she dumped me, and he's like, well, of course. He's like, she dumped me, and she's like, well, of course she did. Let's get you all these wet clothes. And he looks at the camera and he goes, I'm just like, really? A fourth wall break? Do we need that scene? Much like the scene at church, that wasn't really necessary. I don't care about wrapping up Daryl's story. I don't care about Daryl. Okay? And, yeah. Although, I will say it does become very predictable towards the end. Because you gotta have the liar revealed story where she finds out that he was lying, she runs away, and there's this whole thing about, we have rules, he must marry, and she would not be able to marry him anyway because it is not our rules and stuff. And then the mom's like, oh, what am I if I change the rules? She's like, I thought you were the king. And then, very predictably, they show the wedding. She's coming down really slow, so it's like, okay, we're building this up. He takes her, and I said this before, I'm like, he's going to take off the veil, or lift up the veil, and it's going to be her. And it was. And I'm like, of course, it's very predictable. It's very predictable. And, of course, they get married. And, yeah. And I've read what happens in the sequel, and I call bullshit. Let's talk about the sequel right now. Alright? What I read on Wikipedia. So, just a little, this is a sidebar from the main review. So if you don't know, in the sequel, which I didn't read all the way through because I already saw where this was going, because it's very similar to this one. So if you don't know, in the sequel, from what I've read, it's been like 30 years or so, and he and his queen have 3 daughters. But there's a rule that says that no female can rule, so they need a male. And they claim that in the first film, while he and Semi were out sowing their wild oats, Akim was drugged by a woman who had sex with him, and she got pregnant. Bull fucking shit. That didn't happen. I don't care how much you want to retcon something. That didn't happen. I just watched the fucking movie. I never met any women. It never went anywhere. He never dated anyone but the girl he wanted to be with. So that is bullshit. Alright? And I can tell you right now, without even looking, where it's going to happen. Because it's almost just like the first film. There's a rule where it says a female cannot rule. They're going to change that. And the oldest daughter is going to be queen. And she's going to rule. Guaranteed, because it's 2021. And we can't stop doing female empowerment bullshit. But that's my prediction. I have not read the rest through. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But, you know. Then I'm wrong. In fact, you know what? Let's look under Wikipedia here. Let me prove myself right. Alright? Because I can do this. Let's see. Here, I'll turn you so y'all can see me. Here, turn. I love this thing. You just turn. Here, I'll stand here. You gotta see me how I'm doing this. I'll stand like I'm watching Raw on Raw. They stand like this, right? Let's see. Apps. Where is it? It's right here, stupid. Internet on the Xbox. All right. Excuse me. But I'm gonna prove this right. All right. I'm gonna prove myself right on this one. Okay, because I know I'm right. All right. Those of you who've seen the movie are probably, complaining at me, but I don't care. So I'm gonna prove I'm right here. All right. Hey! No! Man, stupid internet. Then go. Wiki. Wikipedia. .org. We go. Going to, where's the, alright, so we're gonna go to plot. Spoilers for those who haven't seen this. Okay, during the Queen finds that the Val and Man Bear are about to get married. Confronted by the Val and reminded of a life story, he gives them his blessing, releases Lavelle from his marriage to Boboto, and Rembe expresses reluctance in the couple cutting all their ties to Zamunda. Kim offers to fly Mary, running back for wedding. Semi and the princesses, all trained staff fighters, fight off and subdue General Easy when he invades. Forcing Kim changes the royal succession by allowing his daughter Mika to ascend to the throne upon his death. Ha! Ha! I was right! Ha! See? I didn't even have to read. I did not even have to read the whole thing to know where it was going. Man, I'm proud of that. I'm so proud of myself. I can see the future. Because it's so predictable how movies like that go nowadays. Because we can't just, you know. But anyway, back to this one. This is a good movie, alright? I really like this. The ending was a little predictable, much like the ending the second one. So you kind of get my kind of sort of review for the second one. Well, I haven't seen it. Don't plan on seeing it. But, yeah. Coming to America, I would say, is pretty good. So what are your thoughts on Come to America? Let me know. Comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And let's pick the next one. Okay. Blu-ray now. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Little Monsters. Alright, that'll be the next one. So, thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.